Hi, this is JP from Northern Lights Over Arkham. Welcome to another Arkham Horror LCG playthrough, and we are continuing our playthrough of the Edge of the Earth campaign with Kymani Jones, and we have the current environment deck that I built in a previous video. So I won't go into detail of the deck list. If you want to check that out, you can find the link in the video description. The upgrades I did after the last scenario are one upgraded version of Thieves Kit and one upgraded version to level 4 from level 1 to of Ion Charge. So that's 6 XP that I had to use from the XP that I managed to scrape off the last scenario, which didn't end that good. Well, we almost got to the top of the mountain, but not. We ran out of time basically, and we lost our equipment, so we don't have any of the supplies we discovered because those were lost. In the intro of this scenario and in the interlude between the scenarios, we had some things that happened. So one thing was that we talked to Kensler, so we got an upgrade to that. So now Kensler is on the verge of breakthrough. Then we talked to Cookie and we got 1 experience, so we had 6 in total. 5 from the scenario and 1 from Cookie. Then Danford gave us 2 extra cards at the start of this scenario, and Takada gave us 3 more resources at the start of this scenario. Then in this scenario, which is the City of the Elder Things, which we are playing today, we had to add a Frostbitten weakness into our deck, and then nothing else happened. We had group 2 to choose for the setup, so this is the map layout for that group, and depending on which group you have to choose, they basically vote on how do we proceed to enter the City of the Elder Things. So this is the map layout. We also have to add 1 Elder Thing token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Then we have these tokens, which are keys on locations. So when we get the last clue from the location, we can pick up the key. If we have 2 keys that are the same, we can spend them, but let's look at those in a moment. I decided to take Professor William Dyer for this as my partner again. Because we don't have any horror healing in our deck because of the limited card pool. But yeah, that being said, without further delay, let's get started. Okay, let's read the agenda and cards. So during your turn, spend 1 clue, look at the revealed side of a city landscape in your column or row. Limit once per round, and a fast triggered ability during your turn. Spend 3 clues, move to any location in your column or row. Limit once per round, and the doom threshold is 6. Then we need to discover specific keys. So when we can spend 2 Elder Thing keys, we remember that the team studied the history of the Elder Things, and action spend 2 Cultist keys. Remember that the team discovered a hidden power, and the objective is if the team has studied history of the Elder Things and discovered a hidden power, advance. So we need to go and grab the Elder Thing token. 1 is here, 1 is there, and then we have these 2 Cultist tokens, which we also need to grab. So let's draw our opening hand and see how we proceed from there. So 5 plus 2 from Dyer's ability. We already have the extra resources from Takada. So Fox Mask, we reshuffle Agent Fletcher. Guts, Manual Dexterity, Lockpicks, 1 Tekelili. It is the take 1 damage Tekelili. We find Bianca de Cuts, Quick Getaway, and Leo de Luca. I think we don't need Bianca really, because we got Leo de Luca. I think we want to try and find a weapon as fast as possible. So I'm keeping the lockpicks, Fox Mask, and Leo de Luca, and drawing 3 more cards. Okay, so we found the Eon Chart and Manual Dexterity and Elusive. No weapon yet, so hopefully we can rely on Kymani's ability to evade, and with the extra action from Leo de Luca, hopefully that isn't a problem dealing with the enemies that might pop up in this scenario. There are a lot of Elder Things roaming around. Of course, this is the city of the Elder Things, so that is to be expected. And previously we had to take a physical trauma, so we already have that, and there are, if I remember correctly, 2 frost tokens in the chaos bag. So the reminder for the frost tokens, frost token is a -1, draw another token. If it is another frost token, you will automatically fail. And Frostbitten weakness is actually nasty with the frost tokens. So if you draw a frost token, it is an auto fail if you don't take 1 damage. Luckily we have ability to take a couple of damages before we start hurting too much. Okay, so first things first, I think I will play Leo de Luca. We really need the action economy, playing through solo. So 6 resources for Leo. I think we will take 1 resource and play the lockpicks. Next round maybe we'll play the Fox Mask. But for now we need a way to get these clues so we can start getting the keys. And I will just investigate for my last action with the lockpicks. This is a Shroud 4 location. So let's see. We are 7 versus 4. The Elder Things, there are a couple of those in the bag already, so those are -4. If you fail, the nearest enemy moves once towards you. If it is engaged with you, it attacks. Tablets are -3. If a frost token was revealed during this test, you automatically fail instead. Cultists are -2. If you fail, place a key you control on your location. And skulls are -X. X is the number of keys you control, so those will get harder as the game goes on. I think we want to get this clue, so we will commit the manual dexterity, so we are 9 versus 4. So let's see. First token pull, it is a cultist, it is a -2, so nothing bad happens because we succeed. We don't break a lockpick, we get this clue, and we also get this key. So I'll keep the keys over here, which we have grabbed from the location. So this location also reads, after you reveal 1 or more frost tokens during a skill test at this location, take 1 horror action. If there are no clues on the Temple of the Elder Things, choose 2 locations with keys on them, swap each key on those locations, group limit once per game. So I think we want to, so that we don't have to travel there, we might want to move this over here, or maybe here, because there's a -1 here, so we might want to grab a set while we have the chance. But that is our turn, no enemies will go to upkeep. We drew 1 more card from the manual dexterity, which is another manual dexterity. So in the upkeep we draw a Tekelili. So place 1 of your clues onto your location. That's not nice. Why are you like this? Okay, so we drop the clue, but that's okay. We really don't need to get the clue again because we already have the key. and we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card is Dark Aurora. Test Willpower 3. For each Frost token revealed during this test, take 1 horror. If you fail, take 2 horror. And I am regretting I shuffled the guts into the deck. So we're testing 3 versus 3 here. Nothing to commit. We have our actions back, of course. So we're probably taking a couple of horror here. Oh, it's a +1, so we pass. So 4 versus 3, and we're okay. Well, that was a lucky break. Hopefully that luck continues here. So we decide to leave this clue here. So first action, we'll play the Fox Mask. And we'll put it over here because we don't have a body slot anymore. I have changed some cards in my deck, so we don't have the heavy furs anymore in the deck. But the Fox Mask will be good for agility boosts. Second action, we'll move to this city landscape. So this is a stone bridge. 3 shroud, 1 clue. Action test. Oh yeah, I forgot I want to do this, so before we move, so let's take this back. So we'll do 1 action here. So the second action here is to do if there are no clues on, oh yeah, now there's a clue here, so we can't do that. Do we want to just grab this clue? Yeah, let's try to grab this clue. So I'm again using the manual dexterity. This is because I want to find a weapon, so I want to draw more cards from my deck. We are 9 versus 4 again. -4, yeah, we still succeed, but we unfortunately break 1 lockpick. Then we'll do the action here. Oh yeah, we draw a card from the manual dexterity. It is a quick getaway. Okay, and we will change. Yeah, we'll change these 2. Okay, so choose 2 locations with keys on them. Swap each key on those locations. Group limit once per game. So this has been spent. I'll mark it that we can't do that again. Last action, we'll move to the city landscape. So 3 shroud, 1 clue. Action test combat or agility 4. If you succeed, discover 1 clue from the stone bridge. And action move to another stone bridge location. So that is what's there. And that is our turn. No enemies. We'll go to upkeep. We draw Frostbitten. That's annoying because now we don't have a healing ability in our deck, so that will bother us for the rest of the game. So we spent 1 resource for the Fox Mask, so we get 1 resource back, and that is our turn. So let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card is Reawakened Elder Thing Hunter. 2 fight, 3 health, 1 evade. When this enemy engages you, place a key you control on it. When it leaves play, place that key on its location. Forced, when an investigator at this enemy's location takes control of a key, the enemy readies, engages and attacks them. So we lose our key, but that's okay. I think we are going to just double evade it. It is easy to evade. First action, we will evade. We are 5 versus 1. Frost token. I will take 1 damage from the Frostbitten to not automatically fail. And a cultist, we succeed in evading. Then we will evade again. I'll engage it again. I'll use Fox Mask to be, let's see, we are already 7 versus 1, so no need for the Fox Mask. 7 versus 1, it is 0, so we pass, it is a skull. So we drop this key here and this goes away. So evade, and we will investigate with the lockpicks. We are 7 versus 3. I will spend 1 from Fox Mask to be 9 versus 3, so we won't break a lockpick. -2, we'll grab this clue. We also grab both of these keys. At the moment we don't have any ability to use the -1 keys for anything, but there will be locations that will let us do that. Okay, let's just move for our last action here. Labyrinth Chamber. So 3 shroud, 2 clues. Each time a chaos token is revealed during a skill test at this location, double its modifier if a key matching that chaos token is on this location or under the control of an investigator at this location. So the -1s are now -2, so that's annoying, but I think it's still okay. So 2 clues here, and that is our turn. No enemies. We'll go to upkeep. Unfortunately we find Agent Fletcher and we gain a resource. So Agent Fletcher, we haven't seen the signature enemy yet in this play campaign. So 2 fight, 3 health, 3 evade, alert hunter, prey Kymani Jones. Only while Kymani Jones is evading, Agent Fletcher reduce their book value to 0. Well, luckily we have some ways to boost our evade, so we can get rid of him next round. So that is that round. We'll go to upkeep. We drew a card already and we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a clue. Encounter card is another enemy. Okay, well, it's a penguin, so no worries there. Giant albino penguin is a 2 fight, 3 health, 2 evade aloof minion or enemy. As an additional cost for you to enter or leave this enemy's location, you must spend 1 action. So it is, oh yeah, we are over here. So it is aloof here. Okay, so nothing to worry about at the moment. Well, first off, we will evade Agent Fletcher. Let's see. I think I'll try to evade 5 versus 3. This enemy has alert, so that's worrying, but hopefully we can manage that. Yeah, I think I'll commit the quick getaway here. So we are 7 versus 3. -4. Lucky we did that. So this is evaded. We'll engage it and we will evade it again. So we have the free engage. I will use the Fox Mask to be 7 versus 3. -1, so Agent Fletcher is discarded. Well, that's good news. Then we will spend our lockpicks to try to get this a clue from here. So we are 3 versus... Actually, I'll play my Eon chart first. And then we'll lockpicks. And this is a -4. So this moves towards me, but it is aloof, so it doesn't engage. so it doesn't attack. So we failed that test, break a lockpick, unfortunately. That's bad. Okay, last action, I'll draw a card. Grappling hook, well, that helps us a bit here. Okay, so no enemy actions, we'll go to upkeep. We draw guts and gain a resource. That is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another doom. 4 of 6. Encounter is Nightmarish Vapor, so either lose 2 actions or shuffle the top 2 cards of the Tekelili deck into your deck without looking at them. I will take the Tekelili. We need all the actions we have. So we'll do a shuffle to our deck. Okay. Next, we will, as our first action, use the lockpicks. Try to get a clue from here. Seven versus 3. Skull is -2, so we succeed and won't break a lockpick. And then I'll take 2 resources and play the grappling hook. Because we want to get this clue from this victory point location so that we get this key that we really want. And that is our turn. No enemy actions. We'll go to upkeep. We draw British Bulldog and gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom. 5 of 6. Encounter is Glimpse of the Unspeakable. Draw the top card of the Tekelili deck and resolve its effects. Shuffle it into any investigator's deck instead of placing it to the bottom of the Tekelili deck. If no Tekelili weakness is shown by this effect, Glimpse the Unspeakable gains Search. So take 1 horror and this goes into our deck. Okay, well, only 1 horror so far, so that's still good. We don't need to use the professor yet. But that is, yeah, well, it's 1 horror, Mythos phase, so not that bad yet. Okay, so we have drawn 3 of our weaknesses already, so that's not good, but well, it's sometimes better to get them early on. First action, we will use our lockpicks to try to get this clue from here. 7 versus 3. And we fail, and we break our last lockpick, so that is a shame. And this gets discarded. Well, that is a shame indeed. Okay, so we can exhaust the grappling hook, take up to 3 different basic actions from the following list in any order: engage, evade, investigate, or move. If you investigate, use your agility instead of your book. So we are doing that. And we are only 5 versus 3, but we don't really have good cards to commit, so hopefully we are successful in grabbing this. So Skull is a -2, so we grab the clue. That's good. We'll grab this key. And then we get to do the move action here. So we'll move over here, and this causes us to lose 1 more action. But we leave a location with an enemy. We'll get 1 charge on the Fox Mask. And we find a cylindrical tower. So 2 shroud, 1 clue, spend 2 2 keys, draw 2 cards, gain 2 resources, and remove 2 tokens from the chaos, 2 frost tokens from the chaos pack. Record in your campaign log. The team studied the mural carvings. Okay. And that is our turn. We don't have a -2 nearby. It is all the way over there, so I think we are not going to do this. So I will do Eon chart to get an extra move and an extra evade or investigate. So we might as well try to get this clue. So 2 versus true, not committing anything to the test. -2, we fail. We move over here. It is another stone bridge, so that's not that bad. We could move from here to here, but we don't really want to. And that is our turn. No enemy actions will go to upkeep. We draw Bianca Dear Cuts and gain a resource, so that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a doom, so the agenda advances. We get Awakened Monstrosities, read scenario interlude, gaze into madness in the campaign log. Okay, so gaze into madness. Find each surviving expedition member, including those current under the investigator's control, who do not have the checkmark drawn next to their name in the expedition team section of the campaign log, and choose one of them at random. If there are no such expedition members, skip the rest of this interlude. Let's see, we have the surviving people over here, and we shuffle Professor William Dyer here. Okay, so we reveal Cookie. So Dyer is safe. Unfortunately, I think Cookie will be eaten. Okay. So if the victim is Danford, it is not. In the expedition team section of the campaign log, cross of the chosen character's name. If they were in play, they are defeated and removed from the game. So they just get killed. So bye bye, Cookie. You gave us a couple of exps, so that's at least good. So Cookie is now crossed off of our expedition team. Okay, then we have Doom from Below. Fast triggered ability. During your turn, spend 1 clue, look at the revealed side of a city landscape in your column or row, limit once per round, and during your turn, spend 3 clues, move to any location in your column or row. So I think we will want to do that once we get this alerting key here, move and get that cultist key next to us and move to the other cultist key to save some time by spending clues. Okay, we still need to resolve one encounter card. It is another glimpse of the unthinkable, so we do this again. Take 1 horror. Oh boy. The hurt is accumulating fast in this scenario. Well, lucky we have Professor William Dyer, so if we are running low on sanity, we can use him to heal some horror. Okay. Well, first action. We will do a double action here and use the grappling hook so we can investigate and move. And I'm committing Bianca Dear Cuts for this test, so we are 6 versus 3. It is a -1, so we grab this clue, we grab this key, and we get a free move, and we will move over here. And we find Roofless Rampart, 2 Shroud, 1 Clue, action spend 2 -1 keys, either remove 1 Doom from the agenda or choose and discard from play 1 non-elite enemy or treachery. Record in your campaign log the team discovered an ancient vault. So I'm definitely going to do that. But first we investigated, had a free move, and that's what we got from the grappling hook. I think I will do that. So we'll spend 2 keys. I'll put the spent keys over here. So just a reminder so that I remember what I have spent. So let's see again. Spent 2 -1 keys, either remove 1 Doom from the agenda. I will discard this because no Doom on the agenda. Let's see. I actually can discard the Frostbitten here. Yeah, we'll discard the Frostbitten. That's actually really good. And we record in our campaign log the team discovered an ancient vault. Just going to scribble it down into my campaign log. The team discovered an ancient vault. Okay, I think that gives us some XP at the end of the scenario. Okay, and last action, I'm going to spend these 2 Elder Thing tokens. So we record. We remember that the team studied the history of the Elder Things, so that's done. So we still need to get these 2 cultist tokens. But that is our turn. No enemy actions will go to upkeep. We draw, disguise, and we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom. Encounter card. So this round is Reawakened Elder Thing. Luckily we don't have any clues for it to grab, so we could just evade and move away from here. It is a hunter, so it might annoy us later, but yeah. We will first action evade, 5 versus 1. Oh yeah, we will actually do the grappling hook. So we spent 2 actions here. So we are evading. It is a cultist, so we won't fail. So this is exhausted. Then we'll investigate, and I'm using the fox mask. So we are investigating 7 versus 2. It is a tablet, -3, no frost tokens revealed. So we get this clue, we get this key, and then we have a free move action. So we will just move over here. It is another stone bridge. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I'll move over here because we want to move in our column or row, so we'll move over here. Ruinous Streets. After you reveal 1 or more frost tokens during a skill test at Ruinous Streets, take 1 damage. After you discover the last clue from Ruinous Streets, discover 1 clue at a connecting location. We don't really need this skull key here. So yeah, we get charged back to our fox mask. So this enemy is over here. Then we'll use an action to use 3 clues to move to a location in our column. So we'll move to this city landscape, and it is another Temple of the Elder Things. So we've seen this already before. The shroud here is 4, 1 clue, but we really need that. So I think we'll play a disguise for our last action. And disguise has 4 supplies on it, and I'll put these question marks. They seem appropriate for this. Now we can evade better. Okay, and that is my turn. No enemy actions will go to upkeep. This enemy readies here. We draw another fox mask and we gain a resource. So that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add another do. Encounter card is Polar Mirage. Attach to the nearest location with at least 1 clue and without a copy of Polar Mirage. After you discover or take control of 1 or more clues at the attached location, discard each non-weakness card in your hand. Discard Polar Mirage. So that's bad. Well, I think we are just spending these cards for whatever. Yeah. I will investigate using the lockpicks, so double action. And I am spending all of these because they will get discarded either way. So we are 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 4 here. It is a 0. We succeed and we discard our hand. This goes away, but we get the clue and we get this key. Then we get a free move, or not a free move, but from a move from the grappling hook. Ancient Planetarium, 2 shroud, 1 clue. Spend 2 0 keys. Add 1 of the spent 0 keys to the chaos bag as a chaos token for the remainder of the campaign. Record in the campaign log the team photographed the astronomical charts. Well, the 0 keys are quite close, so if we have time we might try to get those. Third action, I will be spending the cultist keys. So we advance. So we have now discovered the hidden power also. Eon's long history. Shuffle the set-aside creatures in the ice encounter set and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. You know the route to the Undercity. Reveal the hidden tunnel. Add 1 frost token to the chaos bag. Okay. So we get a frost token. And we reveal the hidden tunnel. So now the hidden tunnel read the passageway in the Undercity is hidden. You cannot enter the hidden tunnel. So there are 2 clues here. And a dash for the shroud. So clues on hidden tunnel cannot be discovered or moved to another location. Action test. Skill of your choice 4. You may spend skull keys to get +5 to the skill value. If you succeed, return 1 clue on hidden tunnel to the token pool. 2 clues instead if you spend a skull key. Well, okay. Then we get this. Let's see, we have to shuffle out the creatures in the ice encounter set and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So these won't get shuffled. These get shuffled. And the discard gets shuffled. So even more enemies into the encounter deck. That is nasty. But we'll see. We only have to move to the hidden tunnel. Yeah, let's go over the Pursuit to the Unknown version 2 before we continue. So we have a new action. Spend 2 tablet keys. Each investigator searches their deck for each Tekelili weakness, shuffles each of them into the Tekelili deck, then shuffles their deck. Objective if each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and it has no clues on its advance. The tablets, one is here, one is there. Not going to go after those. I think we might try to get these zeros here, but that's probably it. We still have ways to go in the Doom threshold. So this goes in here, and we still have 1 action left. We will draw a card. Light-footed, okay. Enemy phase, this enemy moves over here. Upkeep. We draw quick getaway and gain a resource. And that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a Doom, 3 of 10. Encounter card is Blasphemous Visions. Revelation, shuffle the top card of the Tekelili deck into your deck without looking at it. Then put Blasphemous Visions into play in your threat area. Resolve the effects of each Tekelili weakness in your you draw and additional time. Action test. Willpower 3. If you succeed, discard Blasphemous Visions. So this comes into a threat area. We shuffle 1 Tekelili into our deck. There are a lot of Tekelilis now in my deck, so should I try to get the tablets? That would clear my deck of Tekelili, which would be nice, but I think we might not have the time for that. Okay. Let's see. I think the first action here is to use the grappling hook. So we will do a double action. We will investigate here. And we will, let's see, we are 5 versus 2, so yeah, let's commit the light-footed to the test. So we are 6 versus 2. -1. We'll grab this clue, and we also get this key. We get a move, and we'll move up here. Another Rune of Streets. After you reveal 1 or more frost tokens during a skill test at Rune of Streets, take 1 damage. After you discover the last clue from Rune of Streets, discover 1 clue at a connecting location. I doubt we will stick around here. So we'll move again here using, yeah, let's just move here. So this is the Labyrinth Chamber again, so each time a Chaos Token is revealed during a skill test at this location, double its modifier if a key matching that Chaos Token is on the location or under the control of an investigator at this location. So that is not good. 2 clues here. We still have 2 actions left, so I think I'll draw a card. But there are a lot of Tekelilis which will trigger twice, so is that wise? Oh yeah, there are 2 clues over the hidden tunnel also. I think we will just move to the hidden tunnel and try to get away. No point in risking it, we don't really need the 0 into our bag. That is a victory point location though. Do we feel greedy? We have the quick getaway. If that enemy attacks, it will steal our key, so that's bad. Yeah, let's not risk it. So we move here, and we will do the test here. So we will test agility, no surprise there, and we'll use the quick getaway. So we are 7 versus 4. -2, we succeed. So we get 1 clue from here. And that is our turn. Enemies move. This moves over here. We draw. We take 2 damage. We are at 4 damage now. And we gain a resource. Well, that is that round. Let's go to the next round. We add a duel. Encounter card for this round is Polar Mirage. Well, that doesn't do anything. We don't have any cards in hand. So that's really good actually. So we will just investigate using the ability here. So we'll test agility for agility 5 versus 4. We'll spend 1 from the Fox Mask. Let's actually try to draw a card here. So first action, we'll draw a card. Backstab, yeah, that has a symbol. We'll draw the second card. Leo De Luca. We'll draw another card. No, we can't. No, yes, we can. Yeah, we'll draw a second card. Okay, Thief's Kit, so another agility icon. Last action, we will investigate and we will spend Thief's Kit and Backstab to the test. Testing agility is 7 versus 4. Let's go 9 versus 4. And it is an Elder Thing, which is a -4, so we succeed. So we get this clue. And if each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and it has no clues, advance. So we get to resolution 1. Okay. Resolution 1. In your campaign log record, the team found the hidden tunnel. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Each investigator also earns 1 additional experience for each pair of chaos tokens spent during this scenario. So we get a bonus of 3 exp. So we have 5 experience. So 1 from here, 1 from here, and 3 from there, so 5 experience in total. In the expedition team section of the campaign log, record the amount of damage and horror on each partner asset in play. None. Proceed to interlude 3, final night. And again, I will go through the interlude off camera, not to waste any time here. So yeah, this is one of my favorite scenarios in this whole campaign. The other one was the previous one to the Forbidden Peak. So these two are really good, and from now on I'm not really a fan of the rest of the scenario of the campaign, but of course it is a decent campaign. I think I'm getting warming up to this campaign the more I have played it, but yeah, not my top campaign pick if I have to choose one. But yeah, we also lost Leo because of this. But yeah, that was the City of the Elder Things with Kymani Jones with the current environment simulated deck. So hope you guys liked this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.